Genesis 9 tells the story of a new beginning, a fresh start for the world. After the devastating flood, a flood brought on by humanity's wickedness, God offers a chance to rebuild. In His perfect justice, God cleansed the earth. He washed away the sin and the deep corruption that had spread throughout the land. Only Noah, his family, and the animals he brought aboard the ark were spared. They were saved from the terrible destruction. God, in His mercy, preserved a remnant of life. Genesis 9 offers a powerful message of hope. It speaks of second chances and new beginnings. It reveals God's mercy and His unwavering justice. Even after such immense destruction, renewal is possible. Even in the darkest of times, hope remains. This hope shines brightly in the story of Noah and his family. God spoke to Noah and his sons. He gave them a simple yet profound command: be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth once more, populate the world, and bring life back to the desolate places. This command echoed God's earlier instruction to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. It reminds us of God's original intention for humanity. God desires humanity to thrive and prosper. He wants us to spread across the world, caring for it as we journey through life. God intended humanity to be stewards of the earth. We are to nurture and protect all that He created: the land, the seas, the sky, and all living creatures. The world after the flood was different. The dynamic between humans and animals had changed. Animals would now fear humans. This fear was a consequence of sin, a direct result of the brokenness of creation. The world was changed, scarred by the flood, but life continued. Life found a way to flourish again. God then established a vital rule, a law for all people. He declared that taking a human life was a grave offense, a sin against Him. He explained that human beings are created in His own image. This image gives each person inherent dignity and immeasurable value. Taking a human life violates this sacred image. It is a direct attack on God Himself, the Creator of all life. God stated clearly, "Whoever sheds the blood of a person, by man shall their blood be shed." This is a serious and consequential law. It reflects the immense value God places on human life. It shows the sanctity of each individual. This law also acknowledges the continuing presence of sin in the world. Sin remained even after the flood. This severe law underscores the sanctity of human life. God values each and every person, each life precious in His sight. God made a promise to Noah, a covenant. He vowed never again to destroy the world with a flood. He gave a visible sign of this promise, a beautiful and enduring symbol, the rainbow in the sky. The rainbow is a reminder, a testament to God's promise. Every time we see a rainbow arching across the sky, we remember God's promise to Noah. We remember His promise to every living creature, a promise that extends to all future generations. It speaks of God's unwavering love and His constant care for the world. The rainbow is a constant and reassuring reminder of God's faithfulness and His enduring mercy. It is a symbol of hope, a vibrant symbol of hope for all creation. Noah planted a vineyard. He cultivated the grapes and made wine. He drank too much wine and became intoxicated. He was found by his son, Ham. Ham saw his father's vulnerable condition and acted disrespectfully. The exact nature of Ham's disrespect is unclear in the text, but it was a serious offense. Noah awoke and learned of Ham's actions. He was grieved and angered by his son's behavior. He cursed Ham's son, Canaan. This incident reveals something important about human nature. Even righteous people can make mistakes. Even Noah, a man chosen by God, was not perfect. Sin persists in the world. Sin remained even after the floodwaters receded. Human weakness and the struggle against sin continue, even after God's cleansing and renewal. Noah lived a long life after the flood. He died at a very old age. His death marked the end of an era, closing a chapter in human history. The story of Noah highlights God's mercy and his justice. It emphasizes the importance of caring for the earth and respecting human dignity. It is a story of new beginnings and second chances. It reminds us of the ongoing battle against sin and teaches us about human nature and God's powerful and enduring grace. Genesis 9 offers important lessons. It reveals God's grace and forgiveness. He gives humanity a second chance after the devastation of the flood. He doesn't abandon his creation. He provides a new beginning, a fresh start. This second chance demonstrates God's love. He desires humanity to flourish and grow, even after failure. Redemption and renewal are possible because of God's love. God establishes a covenant with Noah. This is a special agreement, a solemn and binding promise. This covenant demonstrates God's love for the world and his commitment to preserving it. It highlights the importance of keeping promises and remaining faithful to our commitments. The covenant symbolizes God's faithfulness and his enduring presence in our lives. He is always with us, guiding and protecting us. God grants humanity dominion over the earth. He entrusts us with the responsibility of caring for his creation. We are called to be stewards of the earth, like gardeners tending a precious garden. We should protect the earth and its resources, not exploit or destroy them. Genesis 9 reminds us of our role as caretakers of God's creation. This responsibility is both a privilege and a sacred duty. We must take it seriously and act accordingly. Genesis 9 emphasizes the inherent value of human life. God declares that killing is wrong because all people are made in his image. This is a foundational principle, a cornerstone of human dignity. Every human being has intrinsic value and deserves respect, regardless of background, status, or circumstances. This principle shapes our understanding of justice, ethics, and human rights, and it remains profoundly relevant today. Genesis 9 is a story of new beginnings, a fresh start for humanity after destruction and loss. God gives people a second chance to rebuild their lives and live according to his will. He promises never again to destroy the world in the same way, offering hope and renewal. He reminds people of their responsibility to care for the earth, respect all human life, and recognize the interconnectedness of all creation. These ideas shape our understanding of the Bible and its teachings. The chapter concludes with Noah's death. This marks the end of an era, the closing of a significant chapter in human history. But it also signifies a new beginning, a new era dawning. The following chapters tell the story of Noah's sons as they spread across the earth, fulfilling God's command to be fruitful and multiply. They carry with them the lessons learned from the flood and the promise of a new beginning. Genesis 9 sets the stage for the rest of the Bible. It reveals God's plan for the world and shows how he works through people, even when they make mistakes. It's a story of second chances, of promises kept, of caring for the world and for one another. It's a powerful reminder of God's grace, his justice, and his enduring hope for the future, a hope offered to each and every one of us. Before time was measured, a story began. Sacred Narratives brings that story to life. And what you hear today is only a fragment. Unlock the full experience on Spotify, audiobooks.com, Everand, Rakuten Kobo, B, and N audiobooks. Tune in, Baker and Taylor, Bibliotheca, Overdrive, and the Sacred Narrative app. The full journey is waiting. Please like and subscribe.